Hey everybody, ready to rumble on this rare Monday edition of Thoroughbred Action here from Gulfstream Park. So good to have you with us from the old GP by the sea. Jason Blewett joining you on this Memorial Day, Monday 2020, a day we certainly take a step back and remember those men and women who have paid the ultimate sacrifice, and a day of remembrance. I say it all the time because I'm very proud of his service. Even my dad's a Vietnam veteran. We move forward, a great tradition though as far as what's happening outside on that main track. We've got 12 races on the program, a live racing Monday card. The rains once again, it's that time of the year, relentless here the last few weeks in Hallandale Beach. No turf on the program, sloppy seal main track. We've got Pete Aiello standing by with the call of race number 1, a $16,000 to $14,000 off the turf maiden claimer for 3 and up, fillies and mares.
Racing at Gulfstream. Crowding in the center was done by Bella Gianna, who broke to the inside. Bella Gianna was one of the first into stride, however, and moving on her outside, it's Big Boss Lady and Gravel Gertie down at the rail in Maricopa. La Gata Negra's on the far outside, and the early trailer is Ocala, farther back to Maricopa. Out of the chute and onto the main course, it's Big Boss Lady who has the lead and leads 3 parts of a length. Bella Gianna's on the chase while second. Up on the outside, Ocala strides forward to take third. Back to fourth, Gravel Gertie. Then it's La Gata Negra, and then it's a gap of 4 to the trailer, Maricopa. Opening quarter was strong, 23 and 3. Less than 5/8 to run. Big Boss Lady and Misael Jaramillo on top by 2. Bella Gianna second, Ocala's on the outside third. 2 back to Gravel Gertie, who's now racing in fourth, ahead of La Gata Negra, and still at the back is Maricopa. 45 and 4 for a strong half mile. 3 furlongs remains. Big Boss Lady putting up the numbers with a length advantage. Juarez gets after Ocala to launch her bid. She's responding and up to challenge. On from third, it's Gravel Gertie. Outside in La Gata Negra, dropping back Bella Gianna, and Ocala has made her move. Ocala to the top of the stretch has the lead. La Gata Negra at a big number threatens to upset the field up between horses. Gravel Gertie now third. 3/4, 1:11 and 3, less than a quarter of a mile to go. Ocala has the lead. She's way out in the center. La Gata Negra tries to get on terms. Maricopa and Gravel Gertie are next. Big Boss Lady went too fast too soon. Ocala's still in front, and she leads by 2. La Gata Negra trying to take another surge. La Gata Negra within a length of Ocala, but she can't get her. Ocala will win it, and win it by a length in the end. Second, La Gata Negra. It got close for third. Gravel Gertie or Maricopa. Ready for the early pick 4, and they're off. From between horses, marching in, and she's one Mad Mama, the first 2 to begin. Blue Ice is down at the inside, passed by My Sebastiana. Zayas had to ride Ma Meatloaf to get close enough to the leaders, and the early trailer is Sizzling Roma. They head down the backstretch. She's one Mad Mama with inside position, marching in right up alongside. It's a gap of 2 to Ma Meatloaf, racing outside of My Sebastiana, then Blue Ice and Sizzling Roma. 22 and 1 for the opening quarter. Around the far turn they go. Marching in, strides forward to a length and a half lead. Ma Meatloaf is up on the outside of She's One Mad Mama. From between horses and Sizzling Roma, 3 wide My Sebastiana, and at the rail Blue Ice. 5/16 from home. Marching in, and Santiago Gonzalez trying to string him out here with a quarter of a mile to go. She's 3 on top. Ma Meatloaf at 3 to 5, working awfully hard and not really gaining. At the rail, Blue Ice is coming on. She cut the corner for Camacho. Less than 3/16 to go. Marching in, still the target. She leads 2.5. Blue Ice is the one who's charging from second. Sizzling Roma is next. Ma Meatloaf just didn't fire her best shot. Here comes Blue Ice up on the outside of Marching In. Marching In is on the ropes. Blue Ice takes aim. Blue Ice in time. Second is Marching In, close for third. Either Sizzling Roma or Ma Meatloaf.
Run Happy is simply super. He polishes off an outstanding campaign with a dominant victory in the Malibu.
No medication, no problem. Run Happy, standing at Claiborne Farm.
And they're off. That's about all I can do. Oh, there we go. Moving up on the outside, that's Bebo up to take a narrow lead. Far outside, Not So Subtle stays out in the center. Down at the inside, it's Juan Boley with Ole Mole as they link up with the main course. Not So Subtle comes away with the lead over Bebo, who's racing from second. Ole Mole is at the inside of joint third, but still scheming between horses. Rare Hugh is out second last, while a bit wide on the course, and the trailer is Juan Boley. The opening quarter was strong, 22-2, as they head to the 5/8 mark. It's Not So Subtle on the outside, Bebo toward the rail. So the two favorites going aggressively in the early stages, with Ole Mole watching the action unfold while third about 4 behind. Still scheming as a length and a half behind him, then it's a gap of 2. Juan Boley second last, and Rare Hugh is at the back. 45-2 for the opening half mile. Bebo on the inside, Not So Subtle tries again on the outside. Here's Juan Boley bidding up for Barrios, very wide on the course, but up into third. Ole Mole is next, still scheming, got caught between horses. Ole Mole is backpedaling, and Rare Hugh has been last throughout. Not So Subtle tries to overhaul Bebo. Quarter of a mile left to go. It's Jaramillo, and Not So Subtle with the lead. Bebo fights back second, still scheming, will have his opportunity. Meanwhile, LeBron looks to thread the needle with Rare Hugh, who's on from the back. 3/4, 1:10-1, less than a quarter of a mile to go. It's Not So Subtle now striding clear. Not So Subtle by 4. Nobody can catch him. The battle's for second. Not So Subtle, after an early tussle with Bebo, wins emphatically. Not So Subtle at 4-5 moves off by 7 or 8. Bebo will hold second, still scheming as third. Rare Hugh finished fourth. They are racing indeed, and now they're out of the chute. And it's assumed from up between horses, who's now up for a narrow lead. Prairie Wings is at the back of the field. Moving up on the outside, that's Lasting Union to take second. The Prairie Wings is rushing between horses. Down at the inside goes Invaluable, and Gibberish is in the top light. In fact, the entire field separated by a length and a quarter as they head to the half-mile grounds. Gibberish on the outside, assumed toward the rail. Their heads apart. Down at the inside goes Invaluable from between horses and Prairie Wings. And Lasting Union kept out in the center by Nick Juarez, last of all, as they head 5 furlongs from home. With the advantage, it's still on the inside Assume, and on the outside Gibberish. They're still heads apart. Lasting Union is 3 wide at the back of the group. Disregard the Trackus number. Even Trackus having trouble here. 3 furlongs left to go with Gibberish striding forward to take a clear advantage. Assume is second, Invaluable is third. Lasting Union is on the outside. Prairie Wings trying to muster a charge. She's now moving into second as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Gibberish made first run and puts away Assume. Prairie Wings trying to get after. Lasting Union on the outside. Invaluable's backpedaled, but up front it's Gibberish still finding. Gibberish and Jaramillo now by 3. Prairie Wings ducks to the inside and will clearly hold on to second, with Lasting Union coming on for a slice, but nobody gets to Gibberish. Gibberish for E5 Racing Thoroughbreds and Safi Joseph Jr., and it's the authoritative winner. She won by 5 in the end. Second was Prairie Wings. It's very close for third. Assume was trying to turn away Lasting Union. They're off. Thanks to the stewards, thanks to the outrider. They are racing in race number 5. So bear with me here. They'll be linking up to the main course right now. There they are. And up for the lead, that's the 9, CC Rider, who's on to the front. CC Rider leads and splitting horses and Go Away up the challenge from second. Down at the inside in the green Moster. He's now moved into fourth, and the one lagging way behind is the filly Indicia. Out of the chute and onto the main course, and with the advantage, it's CC Rider by a neck. Right back at him is Extra Well, second up to third. That's Go Away. The green Moster is down at the inside, and then it's a distance of about 8 to the trailer Indicia. They go to the half-mile grounds, and with the advantage, it's still CC Rider working in the 2-lane, but Extra driving through at the rail. The green Moster follows him. Out in the 2-lane goes Go Away. These top flights separated by a length and a half, and then it's 6 or 7 to Indicia. The opening half mile, well, it was probably pretty fast as they round the far turn, as they're 4 in line. Now they're not, as CC Rider is about to be engaged by Go Away, who bids up on the outside 4 wide, and Go Away is up for the lead now. The green Moster was down inside. He had to come all the way to the outside, but he's in full stride now, and Go Away and the green Moster kick on CC Rider, Extra, and Indicia with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Go Away tries to tell the green Moster exactly that. With an eighth of a mile to go, Go Away is still in front. Back to second is the green Moster. He's trying to muster another effort. Go Away and the green Moster. I wish this rain would go away, and Go Away will win it. Second is the green Moster. Third is CC Rider. Fourth is Indicia. Then Extra. And they're off. Blowing the start completely was Chill Haze. He was 6 or 7 lengths slow. Girolamo's Attack was away quickly, and he's up to challenge Sandy's Blaze for the top. Captain Rhett Butler away on their flank, while third at the inside, an Irish Paul from between horses. It's Mokowicz, 2 better than Fast Magic, and after making a mess of the start, Chill Haze is a long way behind. As they go to the half-mile point, it's Girolamo's Attack with the advantage of a neck. In between horses, and right there, second is Sandy's Blaze. 3 wide, Captain Rhett Butler is now third. Mokowicz runs on to take fourth from Irish Paul, who's back to fifth. 2 back to Fast Magic, and still 4 to the trailer. The trailer is Chill Haze. 5/16 from home. And on the inside, Girolamo's Attack has been under siege throughout. Here comes Captain Rhett Butler bidding up on the outside. Back to third is Sandy's Blaze. Back to fourth and wide is Mokowicz. Then Fast Magic with less than a quarter of a mile to go. Captain Rhett Butler comes off the turn with the lead. Girolamo's Attack is game and trying to fight back second. These two have moved well clear of Mokowicz, who's now third. Then Fast Magic. Less than an eighth to go, and Captain Rhett Butler is fleeing the scene. Captain Rhett Butler, first start for Gulfstream, a winning one under Nick Juarez. He won by 5 in the end. Girolamo's Attack with a very good debut run. He was second. Third was Mokowicz, and then Fast Magic. And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. One for the resume. Good start for High Dollface down toward the rail, putting a neck on top of Papa's Little Girl. Fightress joins the top par of flight horses while racing third. Out very wide on the course is She's Primo with Miss Mashak just to her inside, then Still Alive, and the trailer is Forever Marta. They speed to the half-mile grounds with High Dollface and EDGARD ZAYAS on top, a clear length and a half. Fightress now claims second. Papa's Little Girl is back to third. On from fourth, and she's primo. The race favorite, Miss Mashak, was allowed to settle mid-flight, but now she's on the attack while 3 or 4 deep. 2 back to Still Alive, and the trailer is still Forever Marta. High Dollface is the leader. Miss Mashak on a roll now. At 4 to 5, she's up into third, only a length and a half off the lead. Fightress is between them. Then the gap of 3 to Still Alive. From the back and Forever Marta. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Miss Mashak not messing around. She's off the turn now, moving to the lead. 46 and 2 for a half mile. Miss Mashak now opens by 3. Fightress is there second. Toward the outside, Still Alive is now third. The battle's on for fourth as Forever Marta tries to get into that spot, but nobody's going to catch Miss Mashak. Miss Mashak for Joe Orsino and Christian Torres to win by 3 in the end. Good battle for second. Still Alive is up second. Fightress is third, then Forever Marta. They're off. From the center, My Point Exactly, one of the first to get underway. Moving on his outside, it's Surf Shack into the top flight. Driving through inside, driven by Thunder. Donji's between horses, and Chase Runner's on the far outside. So as they run out of the chute, My Point Exactly and Chase Runner, the top duo. Away in third is Donji. Zippy is at the inside, driven by Thunder between horses. Then a length and a half to Majestic Luna. On his outside, Bourbon and May. And on his outside is Surf Shack as they run past the opening quarter in just 25 and 1. My Point Exactly on top, a length and a quarter. Second is Chase Runner. Third is Zippy. Back to fourth, driven by Thunder. Majestic Luna picks it up now into fifth. Dropping back to sixth is Donji. On the outside in Surf Shack, and the trailer now is Bourbon in May. Half a mile from home, My Point Exactly in front by 2. Chase Runner is second. Zippy is third, driven by Thunders on his outside. Then Majestic Luna. A gap of another 2 to a ridden Donji. Outside in Surf Shack, and still at the back, Bourbon in May. They round the far turn, 3 furlongs remains. My Point Exactly leads a length and a quarter. Chase Runner's not firing. Outside, driven by Thunder, moving to challenge. Zippy's between horses. From the back and running home is Surf Shack. Down at the inside, Majestic Luna with less than a quarter of a mile to go. It's the pro, My Point Exactly, who turns for home on top. From between horses, Zippy. Down at the inside, Surf Shack. Stand side and driven by Thunder. Many chances with an eighth of a mile to go. My Point Exactly. Zippy over the top. Up the rail and Surf Shack. Here's Surf Shack at a big number. Zippy's on his outside. Surf Shack and Zippy, My Point Exactly between. Here's the finish. Surf Shack won it. It's Surf Shack and Leonel Reyes at a big number, 23 to 1. And they're off. Awkward getaway for Chinamadito, and Jungle Warrior was off in traffic. A good getaway for Vincent William, who's headed off for the early lead. Driving through at the rail and Unpublished is up to challenge while second. Jetting Out is away in early third. At the rail, it's September 10. Grand Moreland is between horses. Then back mid-flight is Traveling Gambler, working 2 ahead of Jungle Warrior. On the turf is second last, and Chinamadito is last of all with half a mile to the finish. Vincent William went 22 and 1 for the opening quarter, and he leads a length and a half. Unpublished is back to second. Here's Jetting Out, moving to the leader while third. Back to fourth, Traveling Gambler. Back to fifth goes September 10. Then it's back to Grand Moreland, who's a length and a half in front of Jungle Warrior. Far back to On the Turf and Chinamadito. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Vincent William held together up front, but Unpublished is back for a little bit more down inside. Meanwhile, Jetting Out gets started on the outside. 45 and 3 for the opening half mile. 3/16 to go. Unpublished is game inside, and he's up to challenge. Down the center, and it's Jetting Out from between horses. Vincent William, 16th to go. Unpublished is in front. Jetting Out takes a shot at him on the outside. Jetting Out and Unpublished, these two photo finish. Heads bobbing up and down. It would be a wicked beat if Unpublished lost and won 11 and 3. Ready for the late pick 3. And they're off. Sent hard from between horses was Shanghai Moon. Down at the inside, Super Courage has speed. PH Factor looking for some forward position as they run out of the chute. PH Factor and at the pearly gates, the top duo. Away in third is Super Courage. He's on a loose rein to keep up. Gins and Tins is an early fourth. Then Geonosis at the inside and Shanghai Moon. And out the back door, the trailer is Rule Yourself. The opening quarter was quick and contested. It was 23 seconds flat. PH Factor along the inside, at the pearly gates on the outside. They're two better than Super Courage, who's watching the action unfold, while 2.5 lengths behind. 3 clear of Shanghai Moon. Then Rule Yourself and Gins and Tins, and the race favorite Geonosis is last of all. The pace is on up front with half a mile to the finish. PH Factor has the lead a half a length. At the pearly gates is second through a wicked half of 45-2. 3 wide third is Super Courage, 2 better than a driven Shanghai Moon. Outside of him and Gins and Tins, a length and a half better than Geonosis, and now Rule Yourself is last. They move to the top of the stretch, 5/16 from home. It's PH Factor and Victor LeBron let out a notch to try to put away the speed challenge from at the pearly gates. Super Courage was a tripped out third. Now he's on to the challenge for the lead. From the back, Geonosis and Gins and Tins. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. PH Factor, he comes away with the lead. Down the center, Super Courage still trying. Gins and Tins and Geonosis are next. Final eighth of a mile. LeBron and PH Factor still in front. Super Courage running out of time as PH Factor is digging in gamely, and PH Factor took a licking and kept on ticking. Second was Super Courage, up third was Geonosis, then Gins and Tins and Shanghai Moon. In the two path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off. Beautiful start for the favorite Elusive Molly, who's being sent hard by ZAYAS to try to get a clear advantage. Up on her outside, Wanderlust is going after the early advantage, and Judy's Way is on the far outside. 50 Shades of Green is second last, and Spartanka is last of all, as Wanderlust is dueling with Elusive Molly. Elusive Molly will not get an easy time of it today, as Wanderlust is a neck on top. These two are going very quickly, and they've opened 6 on Judy's Way, who's an early third. 50 Shades of Green on the outside is now fourth, and 2 back to Spartanka. They make their way to the half-mile grounds with Wanderlust on top by 2. ZAYAS took Elusive Molly in hand to come off the flank of the leader. These two have gone quickly. They've opened 4 on 50 Shades of Green, who's clearly third. At the inside, Judy's Way is interested. She's now fourth. And then it's a gap of 4 to Spartanka. 45-2 for the opening half-mile. No rest for the weary here as Elusive Molly is on the attack to take the lead. 50 Shades of Green is there second. Judy's Way and Spartanka from the back. Here's Spartanka. Camacho going to try to thread the needle. It's open and he's coming through. Spartanka to the top. Elusive Molly is back to second. Judy's Way is third. 50 Shades of Green is fourth. After the opening 3 quarters in 1:10-3, Spartanka has gone last to first. Spartanka off the top of the turn with this to throw away. She's 4 in front. Judy's Way trying to take up the slack late in the game. Back to third is Elusive Molly. Spartanka driven out by Camacho. Judy's Way is second. Elusive Molly is third. It's Spartanka, the other maker, in front. Spartanka wins by 3. Judy's Way was second. Third was Elusive Molly, and then 50 Shades of Green. runners away. Tis an Illusion blew the start. Glory Roll won the start and rides to the rail and rides to the lead over Pocket of Candy and Majestic Mayara second and third. From the outside, Not Nice is an early fourth. It's Easy to Say is next, then Worth Avenue. The big favorite Free to Fly has dropped better than 7 lengths off this embattled pace. A gap of 3 to Midnight Miracle, and at the back, Tis an Illusion. Around the far turn they go. Glory Roll has the lead, but she's under siege. Here's Not Nice bidding up on the far outside. No place to go for Pocket of Candy as Majestic Mayara's got her boxed in the pink. Worth Avenue trying to run home. Free to Fly catching up to the speed now after a 22-4 opening quarter. It's Not Nice and Hector Barrios who come off the turn with the lead. Glory Roll toward the inside. Pocket of Candy down the center. Here are runs from both Worth Avenue and Free to Fly. Who do you like here? They fend across the course. Free to Fly rolls and Worth Avenue hits the front. Worth Avenue or Free to Fly. Free to Fly, Worth Avenue, Free to Fly. Free to Fly got up and beat Worth Avenue. And Not Nice third, 59 flat.
And that is a wrap on this 12-race Memorial Day. Wherever, however you're watching the show, we really appreciate it. Do keep in mind here at Gulfstream, we're dark the next couple of days, and we are back at it, kicking off a usual 4-day racing week this coming Thursday with a first race post time of 12:50 Eastern, a 9-race Thursday card, in fact, and we'll see you then here at Gulfstream and on Thoroughbred Action.
Umbrella, umbrella.